Hello guys and welcome. Today we'll be showing you how to get 99 fletching in Runescape 3 with the best methods and locations, including a method that is over 500k XP an hour, but very expensive. So I will leave you to this title screen. Please click around wherever you want and you'll be taken there. So location 1 is just west of the birth rope lodestone. Hopefully you've activated that. That is roughly around where you just get out of the trial area. This area is very social, and it is a one-click bank. If you're not so sure on what a one-click bank is, that is a bank you just click on once and you're already inside of it. This is really helpful because it saves a lot of time. It might not seem like much, but when you're doing a skill that takes maybe 100 hours, you'll see the time saving. As for location 2, this is in Castle Wars. Now, before RuneScape 3, this used to be Bots Central, where bots would just pile in and use this bank because it's a one-click bank, making it very efficient. This area also has no social activity whatsoever because basically no one goes here, so if you don't like talking to people like me or like getting interrupted, this is your spot to go to. As for location 3, this is the North Varrock Bank. This area has some social activity, but not as much as the Birthrope area, but it's not going to be like Castle Wars, you're not going to see any. Once again, this is also a one-click bank. If you click on the bank booth only, rather than the person itself, don't click on the bank or just the bank. Another perk of this location is it's right next to the Grand Exchange, so if you need to buy an extra few logs, you don't really have to worry about walking that far. As for actually beginning skills, levels 1 to 20, I recommend that you use normal logs and you just craft arrow shafts. Now, if you were just to buy all of these once and you never decided to sell them, it would cost you 223k, but when you're selling back the arrow shafts, of course, it's not going to be that much of a loss. The price for each log is 250 GP. XP per hour at this is only 8,400. As for levels 20 to 25, I recommend you create oak short bows unstrung. This is 205 oak logs needed if you are purchasing them. It's only 25k to buy these 205. The price per log is 122 GP. It's about half the price of the other ones. The XP per hour when creating oak short bows unstrung is 27,720 XP, so as you can tell it's gradually getting bigger and better, which is good. As for levels 25 to 35, I recommend you get 583 oak logs. Instead of creating oak short bows unstrung, we're going to be creating oak short bows unstrung. Now the price for each is 122 GP, that didn't change from the last one. And the price for one load is 71k, so it's not too bad. And the XP per hour here is 42,000, so that's really good. For levels 35 to 40, we are going to be creating 445 willow short bows unstrung. Now the price for 445 willow logs is only 8k, really close to 9, but it's really a good idea to actually just purchase them at this point. The GP for each willow log is 20. The XP per hour here is 57,120. So it's not too bad, much better than the others. So for levels 40 to 50, you're going to need 1,546 willow logs. The price for this is only 30k. The price per each willow log remains the same at 20 GP. The XP per hour is now 70k when you create willow shield bows unstrung. So once again, I don't recommend that you cut down the trees at this point because it's going to take a lot longer to cut down the trees than it's worth. So from levels 50 to 55, you're going to be creating 1,306 maple short bows unstrung. The price for this is going to be 49k. Price per each maple log is 38k, the XP per hour here is 84,000, and just like the other ones, I don't recommend that you cut down the trees at this point, because it's just not worth doing. When you are levels 55, you are going to be wanting to buy 9,803 maple logs. The price for this will be 372k. Not too bad. Once again, that's not profit loss. It's just how much it's going to cost you to buy those logs. It is 38 GP per log currently. The XP per hour when creating maple shield bows unstrung is 97,944 XP. When you do reach level 70, you are left with possibly 3 different paths to take. The first one being is just maple logs all the way through to 99. If you choose to do this from 70, it will be 210,920 triple logs. The price per each maple log is 38 GP. The price is going to be 8 mil if you bought them all at once, and the XP per hour remains the same as it did from 55 to 70 at 97,000. The second path from 70 to 99 is going to be 163,958 U shield bows unstrung. Now, the price for this, if you're just going to buy it all at once, is 96 mil. I recommend buying 2,000 at a time, then selling 2,000. There's going to be barely any GP loss. The price per each log currently is 588 GP. The XP per hour is 126,000 flat at most. This next path is for the more rich players. This is from levels 85 to 99, not 70 to 99, so you'd have to think of another path to get there, whether it's maples or yews. You decide. If you are interested in taking this path, it is 106,840 magic logs. The price for this, if you bought it all at once, is 183 mil. The price per each log currently is 1,715 GP. The XP per hour here is 153,720, so if you have money you want to spend, do this path. The bonus method in this guide is from levels 54 to 99. If you have 190 mil cash stack and you wouldn't mind it going down to 90 mil, I recommend doing this method. To do it, you're going to need to buy 2,576,712 mithril bolts unfinished, as well as feathers. The price for mithril bolt unfinished and feather is 74 GP. The XP per hour here, on the other hand, is easily over 550k, making this well worth it if you have the money. So if you did just achieve 99 fletching, that's awesome, but if you're not sure of the skill cape location, you're going to go down to Tatherby through your lodestone menu. Now, this cape does cost 99k, and the trimmed option is only available once you have another 99. To see this cape in his store, you must already have 99 fletching to be able to see it. Now, he is just down here in his little shack. You're going to want to right click and trade on him, and you should be able to see it in the shop once you scroll down. I went ahead and bought a second one as a bank space, but you don't need to do that. So if this guide video did help you out a lot, please like, favorite, and subscribe to help me out. I put a lot of time and effort into making this video, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. I will just leave you with the skill cape emotion right now.
I still wanna be a spaceman, explore a distant land, as we contemplate the credible, unfold the master plan.